Ibycus was a great singer. He journeyed all over the land, carrying with him his light harp and singing to the people. One day he was going to the musical games of Corinth, where all the singers of Greece were hastening to try for the great prize. It was in the springtime, when Proserpine comes gladly back to earth, and he was so happy that he sang all the way. As he walked along, he heard, overhead, the harsh cries of some cranes who were returning to their home. He smiled as he looked up and saw the great flock of grey birds with their long legs and strong outspread wings coming back from their winter on the golden sands of Egypt to dance and bow to each other in the marshes near his home. "Welcome back, little brothers," he cried. "May you and I meet nothing but kindness this summer from the people of this land." Then the cranes again harshly cried, as if in answer, and the singer walked gaily on and passed into the shadows of a dark woods. Before he knew or could defend himself, two cruel robbers that were hiding in the darkness sprang out and cast him to the ground. He cried in vain for help, and as he was dying he heard only the harsh voice of the birds and the rush of their speeding wings. He looked up to them. "Speak for me, dear cranes," he said, "since no one but you answers me." The cranes screamed hoarsely and mournfully as they flapped their way towards Corinth and left the beautiful singer lying dead. When his body was found, there was great grief in Corinth. One of his friends, as he bent over his body, said, "And I was hoping to place the laurel wreath on your head when you were victor in the singing." At length the great day came, and all the singers of Greece gathered in the theatre, where Ibycus had hoped to be among them. First the chorus walked upon the stage, but it was not the usual chorus of young girls and boys of Corinth. Those who sang that day were old women, dressed in black, and they carried in their bony hands torches blazing with a pitchy flame. These were the Furies. The Furies were the terrible ones who visited Earth to punish murder and treachery. As they marched in a circle, they sang, "Happy is the man whose heart is pure from guilt and crime. Woe to him who has done a deed of secret murder. Does he think he will escape us? If he runs, we run faster. Never wearying, we chase him. No pity holds us back. We give no peace, no rest." The terrified people listened to them. Suddenly the Furies stopped. When their voices ceased, all the people looked upward. There, harshly crying, passed overhead the flock of cranes to whom Ibycus the singer had given his dying message. One voice from the topmost benches was heard to cry out with horror, "See, see, see, comrade, the cranes of Ibycus!" Seize him, all cried together. "These are the murderers of Ibycus." The startled men denied that they were guilty. Trembling, they tried to run away. But the roaring multitude, like an angry sea, leapt upon them and crushed them. And that night, in the evening twilight, the grey-winged, rosy-headed cranes flew on to the marshes, there to bow to each other and dance in the golden sunset, well content because they had spoken their message, the message from Ibycus, the great singer.